Master Bruce, so good to see you in one piece. Now, I understand that you had a bit of a run-in this evening with the young lady in question. Now, Master Bruce, I have been saying for ever so much time that Miss Selina Kyle is a bit more work than she's worth, sir. I know that she's been instrumental in helping to save Gotham on numerous occasions, but Master Bruce, don't you think it's a little inappropriate for Bruce Wayne or for the Batman to be with Selina Kyle or with Batman? At any rate, it is no concern of mine. I, of course, am merely your butler and, of course, your doctor, who occasionally has the honor of removing those various bullets that are caused from your little dalliances with Miss Kyle. At any rate, Master Bruce, you're going to start doing pull-ups again, aren't you? You know, you do have to get at least 1 hour of sleep every night. Very well, very well. I do say that is going to make me dizzy. Master Bruce, I did want to speak to you. Lucius Fox had called earlier. He said that he had found a few irregularities with the finances at Wayne Corp. He did want to let you know that he suspects foul play. It is possible that a certain Mr. Luthor out of the other town may be involved. Now, he recommended that you come in today and check over the finances. He is concerned that Lex, as he calls him, may be attempting a hostile takeover. Now, Master Bruce, you know that I have no knowledge of such finances, but what I do know is that replacing the Batmobile every 3 to 6 months after the Riddler decides to explode it, or Clayface decides to gum up the works with one of his very sticky appendages. Those are things that are difficult to replace if we do not have excess funds coming from Wayne Corp. As I'm sure you do not care in the slightest, do you have any idea how difficult it is to remove Sir Clayface's leftovers from your evening wear? It is problematic at best. Speaking of evening wear, while I am taking care of the sundries, as you can see, not that my work ever ends, I have sent your best tux to be professionally cleaned. You will have the open gala in Metropolis tomorrow evening. My understanding is that you have an interview scheduled with one Lois Lane. I believe you are familiar with the young lady, and she will be asking you about a possible merger with Wayne Corp and LexCorp. Sir, I know that it is your tendency to blow off such interviews, but may I recommend that you do not do so with Miss Lane. My understanding is that she can be quite persistent, and if what you have told me is true, she also has a rather insistent boyfriend. Now, you're doing crunches now. Crunches. Yes. I don't know how you can do 100 of those after an evening like you've had, but I must say it is refreshing and makes me tired just watching. On a more sobering note, we have still not been able to get a hold of Mr. Drake. Young Tim expedition into the Amazon has so far yielded no results, and we have lost contact with him. We do have your acquaintances, the young lady named Vixen, I believe, who is going in to check on him. I will keep you updated. I am not worried about Master Drake, of course, but you know, you do lead a rather dangerous life, Master Bruce, and you did bring young Master Drake into it as well. I certainly hope that he is all right, and I certainly hope he is able to retrieve the artifact from the rainforest before it falls into the wrong hands. Speaking of the wrong hands, a pair of hands has been found at the police station. Apparently, they belonged to a young man who crossed the Joker. And I know how seriously you take this, but I also know that the Joker is now set on a path. I'm sure that you have ideas about why he has suddenly switched to digits as a way to get his idea across. But Master Bruce, I hope you will give your full attention to this. I am very concerned for the people of Gotham. If the clown prince of crime is allowed to continue this reign of terror. Speaking of residents of Arkham and acquaintances, my understanding is that the therapy seems to be going well for Miss Quinzel, also known as Harley Quinn, I believe. The report that you asked to be put out and intercepted is showing that she is doing well. There is some chatter about her possibly being recruited for a government agency. I do not know what this means, but I certainly advise you to keep an eye on it. Of all your criminals, besides Selina Kyle, Miss Quinn seems to have an honest chance of making it in the world. It would be nice if, just once in a while, one of them managed to do so. Now, Master Bruce, I do have one other thing I want to talk to you about. I know that you have to get your requisite 1 hour of sleep. But I found something. Something that I do want you to see. There have been records about the goings and comings of the Wayne family for the last 150 years. And certain elements have surfaced recently. Certain elements that may even involve your father. You know the incredible esteem that I hold both your father and your mother Martha in. But it is possible that they may be involved in an organization that is known as the Court of Owls. Now, Master Bruce, I hope that you will not become emotional about this, but I do have some papers that I would like you to see. They may be relevant, things that are going on in Gotham, even as we speak. But the one thing that I know for sure is no matter what, Master Bruce, I want you to know that your mother and your father would be very proud of you. So, I have left those letters on your desk. Please try to get some rest, Master Bruce, and please, do be careful.